or coping strategy can slowly become a framework for judging the self. This is why the pattern so often feels personal even when its roots are structural. The person experiences it as their own tendency, but the tendency is being shaped by a wider culture that rewards exactly the impulses it later asks people to manage alone. The result is a strange mixture of agency and pressure. People participate willingly while also being trained to keep participating. That is why shame avoidance so often feels bigger than the concrete task or object involved. It is carrying the emotional burden of modern instability. People are using it to negotiate pressure, identity, and social visibility all at once. Once those layers stack together, the pattern stops being easy to walk away from because leaving it would mean giving up one of the few frameworks that seem to promise order. The person is not simply choosing badly. They are trying to live inside conditions that make the pattern feel necessary. What matters is not only the pattern itself, but the larger world that keeps making the pattern feel like a sensible answer to ordinary strain. That recognition is what turns a private struggle into something understandable instead of simply shameful. That shift changes the whole struggle. From there, the person can start asking what kind of life the pattern was supposed to support in the first place. A large part of the mechanism is that shame avoidance turns embarrassment memory, social self-monitoring, fear of ridicule, and the urge to protect identity before it gets bruised again into motion. Instead of sitting with ambiguity, discomfort, or uncertainty, the person is given something to do. That activity can feel productive, responsible, or even morally admirable. The emotional logic is powerful because motion often feels safer than stillness. If a person is moving, clicking, organizing, buying, comparing, performing, or improving, then they do not have to feel as much of what might surface in the pause. This is one reason the pattern persists even when it stops satisfying. It is not only delivering results,